Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Emily and I'm the face behind Growing Modestly, and in today's video I'm going to be decorating some pages in my decorative / junk journal. Back to the channel if you're a returning viewer, and welcome if you're new. My name is Emily and I'm the face behind Growing Modestly. In today's video we are going to be decorating some pages in my decorative / junk journal. This is an Archer and Olive 8x8 journal. This is from, I believe, oh, there's something on it. I forgot what collection this is. It's a fall collection. I bought this last year during their Black Friday sale in 2024. I actually have two of them. This is the correct one. When I say correct, this is the one I got that was not damaged. I do have the damaged one right here because I may be pulling some paper from this. It had some like really crinkled pages. I don't know if I can find them now. There they are. See, yeah, it's like damaged. And I messaged them and they were kind enough to send me a new one that was not damaged, which is this one. But I kept this one. They let me keep it. I kept it because of using like extra paper, which I haven't done that yet for today. And today is actually going to be a very different kind of decorative journaling video for me. I'm definitely going to go out of my comfort zone in this video, so I will pre-warn you that this video is going to be much longer than my usual ones because I'm going to be trying something very new in this journal, something I haven't done ever in a journal. This is actually my first decorative journal. Well, that's a lie. This is my second one. But even in that one, I didn't do anything like what I'm about to do today. And that is, I'm going to paint in my decorative journal. And I am terrified, but I want to try it out. So before I go over of what we're going to use and all that spiel, I'm going to actually go over what this video is for. This is actually another YouTube collab loop group video. This is the first YouTube collab loop group video in the month of July. These videos are hosted by Creative Lisa Marie. I will make sure to tag her down below. She's on Instagram, Facebook, she's on YouTube, and I believe that's it. I'm not entirely sure she's on TikTok, but I know those 3 or 4 she's on. And she's a wonderful lady. I'm so glad to have met her through the planner community. We haven't like officially met like in person, but I've met her through the planner community. She's very kind and sweet, and she's just very nice, and I am glad to have met her. I met her back in 2021. This was when my business was open, and I was looking for another rep team. This was my second rep team I think I did this for, and yeah, she found me, and I'm glad she did because she's a very, sweet and loving, kind person, and she's fair. I will say she's very fair with these themes and stuff, because certain themes, like holidays, I don't celebrate, and she really does find a way around that for everybody, and that way everybody can participate, and I love that about her as well. And this theme for this YouTube collab loop group is blue. And this is actually one of the colors I don't have many stuff for. I'm like a purple and pink kind of girly. I love some things that are blue, but usually when I think of blue, I use that during winter a lot, or sometimes during the summer months. But even then, I'm more like pink, purple, and neon kind of colors during the summer. So it was kind of hard for me to find stuff to use. I did have blue stuff. It's just, I don't have like a lot of blue stuff. And I was like, well, I have paint, and I found this paint collection at Ross. This is like maybe going back January is when I found this, and I haven't used it yet, and I'm like, oh, I can paint. But let me go over how the YouTube collab loop group videos work if you're new to this. So whomever's video you start with, whether it be mine or someone else's, you will watch that video till the end, please, and go into our description and find the next person we tag in our description. Also, like, comment, and subscribe on every video you visit, if you could be so nice. And then you would go to the next person's, watch their video, follow the same instructions for that person's video until you reach the original video you watched, which if you start with mine, it would be mine, or if you start with somebody else's, like Lisa Marie's, it will be hers. So that's how it works, and it's a very fun kind of group to be in. We have multiple YouTube collab loop group videos. I believe there's a total of 4. Yes, 4. I think there was 5 at one point, but there's 4 now. And this week is blue. Next week will be a different theme, and then the next week, and then the next week. So you'll find out when each video drops. I usually do a planner video for these. I also do journal videos, but more planner videos. But I really want to decorate more in this. This is actually like a kind of self-care thing for me. I don't write in this at all. Well, I don't like journal, as you would think. This, I just like to decorate and, you know, make cute pages. Word of the year, which is healing. I am actually practicing that this year, surprisingly. I still, some things are not written in like I wanted to. I might go back one day and write in this. There were good intentions. But yeah, this was supposed to be like things I wanted to focus on this year. And I am kind of focusing on it this year, but I didn't write it down, like what exact things. But that's something I would do personally. And if I like ever show you that, well, if I ever flip through this again, I will cover it up because there will be personal things, you know, just kind of like a privacy thing. So yeah, some of these are YouTube collab loop group videos. Some of these are actually IG tag team reels, which also are hosted by Crazy Lisa Marie. And then some of these are just on my own, I believe. Maybe not. I don't think so. No, none of these. Well, maybe the beginning. But a lot of these I do like for certain groups. I still haven't wrote in my reading list. My reading like board. Oh yeah, this was the last IG tag team reel, which is Stars and Stripes, and I really like how this turned out. So yeah. Okay. So let's start fresh. Now being that I'm using paint, I will have to glue pages together. I would say 2 pages. This is thick paper. It's 160 GSM, which is very thick for a journal, but it's not thick enough. And so, well, I don't think it's thick enough. So I'm going to glue 2 pages together, at least I think. That'll give us enough strength. And I don't know, I might leave this blank because I don't want to ruin this page. I could do some Dutch doors, but I don't know if I want to get that crazy. It is late at night. I have somewhere to be early tomorrow, but I also do want to get that crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna sew in this. I just want to give like a, I don't know if it's like TSA or what kind of warning it would be called. But I am very new to this. I am not a junk journaler. And there's no wrong or right way to junk journal or decorative journal, because most of this is decorative journal. None of it's like junk yet. Tonight it's gonna be junk. I have some junk I'm using, and I bought out my big bin for this. But I'm very new to this. I am very new to using acrylic paint. That's what we're going to be using today, and it's going to get messy in here, I have a feeling. I have paper towel with me and other stuff, and I don't know how long this is going to take to dry. I hope it does not take forever. This might be a 2-series video. because it does have to dry. And it's late at night. So, we don't want this to be like a movie long kind of video. Do we or do we? I mean, do we not or do we? I'm taking a sip of my lemonade. I don't know why I'm hyper, but I am. I think it might be my coffee I had earlier. So I pulled all the works. I have stickers, washi tape. A lot of my stickers are leftover stickers. And I'm glad I'm doing this because I get to use stickers I don't think I would end up using. Sorry if my chair is squeaking. I also have vintage washi tape. Little ephemeras I purchased last year. I have scrapbook paper in my big bin of junk. I have product labels I might use just to cover, like, you know, put blue stuff in here. But I do have an idea. I want to paint a border. Maybe I'll paint a border instead of the whole page like I was going to. That way I can put stuff down. I want to paint a border on this page. And I want it to be a blue border. And then I have this big old Mickey sticker from the Happy Planner that I want to put in the middle for some reason. I don't know why, but I want to. I have it in my head of what I want to do. And it's probably not going to turn out the way I want it to turn out. But that's okay. He's going to be the center. And then I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to glue these pages, well, double-sided tape these pages. And I'm going to paint more over here. But it has to dry. So that's the problem I'm running into. And I kind of think I want to do a Dutch door. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want to do a Dutch door. So maybe, or a little tab like I did like here. I mean, I'm going to cut it. I'm trying to think. Do I want to do something like this? Let me see. Did I do it? Yes. Okay, I kind of like this better. I think I might do something like this. And I think, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something like a little tab like this. And then like in big letters, if I have any letters in my pile of junk, I have a bunch of letters that I cut out from like product labels. Yeah. Anyways, I have all this stuff sitting around that I haven't used. Anywho, I might write in big letters, or maybe just use a marker and write in big letters, blue, because you know the theme is blue. I can get my Crayola tip markers. Maybe. We'll see. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. This is going to be a couple pages. And like I said, I don't want to use these pages. Now, let me see. I need to get a binder clip. Let me just pull these out. Sorry if I'm not making any sense, but eventually I will make sense. I think one binder clip's enough. Yeah. I'm not going to need a pencil. I don't plan on drawing anything. It's literally just all stickers, washi, junk, and paint. I was going to do ink, but I was like, you know what? I really want to paint. So I'm going to paint. There. Okay, now this is secured. This little string is pissing me off, but that's okay. I wish this tripod would stay straight, but it won't. And I'm tired of like this. You can probably see right here. I'm tired of this being on the table. Lord willing, I eventually plan on getting a different tripod that does not have to be on the table, because this is interfering with my space. Okay. I got Tupperware. Well, it's lactate cottage cheese. We keep them. And I'm glad we did, because I'm going to use it. Now, where's my paint? Hold on one moment. Okay. I found my paint. I need water because we're going to make it into watercolor. And I don't want it to be too thick. We need double-sided tape. Oh. And I need my cutting mat. Hold on one moment. Things are about to get loud. Okay. So I'm going to cut the Dutch door first. And the only tip I have for you for that is get a ruler, line it up to where you want to cut, and use an X-Acto knife to cut it. And then use scissors to cut it the rest of the way. So this is just a mat. I'm going to put the mat underneath when I'm cutting. this is my paint. I bought this paint set, artist set, that had these little boxes in it with a bunch of stuff. And yeah, it was fairly cheap. It's not the best of the best, but it will do. I have 2 different kinds of blues, but I do want to mix it with this aqua green to make like a turquoise color, even though I think turquoise is in the green family, but we're gonna say it's in the blue family, and I could be wrong. If Lisa Marie's watching, I think she knows better about that. When it comes to like turquoise, I don't know if it's like a bluish green kind of situation. I just know I like the color. We got some whites that I'll probably end up using, and we got like a little paint thing which I'll have to take out. But we're gonna not paint yet. We need to make the Dutch door. So this can go here. This will be like where I wash my brushes on. I got a bottle of water to use, and double-sided tape, which we'll need in a minute, and some paper towel. So let's start. Okay, so what I do is I like to line it up underneath my, yeah, there's a fuzzy on there. Lovely. Anyways, I like to line it up, and it's stuck on my finger. Cats. Anyways, I like to line it up with the line I want to cut. Now, I want to be able to fit Mickey on here, so let's see. And I could just use the mat to go, but this actually keeps my knife steady when I'm cutting. The ruler does, and it helps with that. So let me get my X-Acto. And if it ends up not being perfect, that's fine. We'll just cover it up with washi tape, which I plan on doing anyways. And I'm going to if I can get my ruler straight. Okay. Did I just cut the ruler? I don't know. It looks like I did, and I think I did. But I cut down straight, which worked. Let's see if it comes up. Okay. It cut down straight, which is good. Now I'm going to take my scissors and, I just messed it up. Oh well. Cut down the line that I made on the paper as best as I can. That was wonky, but that's okay. We can cut maybe more if we need to. Let's see. This is not going to be perfect. I don't like to measure. I'm the type of person that will just trace or just wing it. Okay, so that's gonna be our Dutch door, one of the Dutch door, and then I'm going to paint on this a little bit, and I'm also gonna paint on this page, paint back here, and yeah. So I'm gonna leave this underneath because we're gonna paint now. Let me close this before I do some damage to my fingers. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. Okay, so let's get to the paint. We got paint brushes. Not that big of a paintbrush though, which is kind of disappointing because I need I wanted something to be bigger, but maybe not. And maybe that's good because my X-Acto, I can't get this white one out, my chubby fingers. Maybe that's good though because I don't want to cover the whole page anyways, so that'll kind of stop me from doing that. Okay. So we need the paintbrushes. Let me just pull out 3 out. I'm gonna put this down here on my floor. Let's put some water in this. Maybe keep that underneath. That way if we spill anything. I'm not a professional. Let me just warn you again. I'm not a professional. So whatever I'm doing, it might not be the right way. Let's see. Let's put some paint in. So, okay, it's like the meta. We should push it, I guess. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. I think just a little bits would be good. I don't think we need too much. That will probably be enough for now. Ooh, that made it. That colored it. Oh well. Okay. It's a good thing I got paper towel because this might be a little messy. Okay, I'm gonna pop these. Ooh, that's a pretty blue. Very pretty. Excuse me. This paint's gonna last me a while because a little paint can go a long way. Let me just do this one. I know this is green. Let me see what it's like. I can't pronounce that. Oh, it has the names on them. Okay, so this one is Persian blue. Very pretty. This is light blue. And I don't know what that says. Viridian. Which is like green. Okay. Oh, that green is very green, but that's okay. And then I wanted the white to be here because when I try to mix these, it will help make the color I need. So, it's enough white. Okay, now, I'm scared. I'm not gonna even lie, I'm scared, but it's going to work. Either way. I want to see how each one shows up without water on the thing. So, I don't know, we could just dip it in water and then, so we don't have to put the water in here. So I can close this. You probably can't see what I'm doing, sorry. Okay, so that trick worked. Let's see. Maybe some green. And maybe some white. Maybe a little bit more blue. Here, how about I mix that? I think I need to mix this one and this one together. Oh yeah, that's the color I was looking for. Kind of something like that, but I think we need a little bit more dark color to make it more blue. Ooh! That turned into a turquoise. Look how pretty. Yep, that's what I want to do. All right. So, let me see. Oops, I got this on there. I think we're going to have to mix them in something like on this side. So, let me just pick this up. Pick that up. Again, folks, I'm just winging this, so I'm not perfect at this. I've never done something like this before. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna be enough paint. I'm gonna have to put more. Unless I can get it all. This is actually very relaxing. I'm not gonna even lie, this is very, very relaxing. Now, I might need, let's see. Yep, that's the color I was aiming for, right there. Okay, maybe a little bit white to see. Now I feel like Bob Ross because I'm mixing paint together. I used to love watching that show when I was little. All right, let me not to wipe my table with this. Good thing about acrylic paints, I guess, they come off easily. So let me get my paint off. Just clean the brush quick. Alright, so we're gonna go in and we're gonna paint. So let's just move this stuff out of the way. Okay. So I guess you just start. You guys see that? You can see it. Okay. This brush is very stiff. Okay, I guess. Just put some water in there. See, the paper is warping because of the water. That's okay though. Just adds dimension to it. And I'm trying to stretch this this paint as much as I can. Let's see. Might be able to add the white to like stretch it more. I think I made that to a different color, but that's okay. You put some water. Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm painting my map, but that's okay. It's gonna get ruined. Now, I'm probably gonna put washi tape there, so maybe I should avoid that. Let me get the top though. I also have stamps I'm going to use. So, yeah, we have a lot of mixed media, I guess you would call it. I don't know the correct terminology. It's very relaxing. I'm not doing it any certain way, just trying to cover the border up. I'm trying to make the paint thin because so it dries quicker. Maybe we'll just get more of that white in there. Some more water. This brush isn't as like flexible as I would want it to be, but it's doing the job just well. Let's see what this one will do. It's like a little spirally one. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's okay. Maybe like some of these blue hints. Actually, this one like is what I kind of wanted to do. Let's see. Just some little swoopy things I'm trying to do. Let's see. Okay. Let that dry. It is warped, but that's okay. And it does leak, as you can see. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for a minute. Put my hand in the water. Oops. I'm just gonna let it dry. Let me get this off my mat. Okay. Alright, I'll be back in like 2 minutes for you guys. Well, a second for you guys and a minute for me. Because I'm going to let this dry. Or do I want to move on to the next page? No. Because we want to put... Oh, it's actually drying quick. So maybe I don't have to stop. These washi tape we're going to put. We have these ones. Let's see. These are blues. They're in here. I just pulled some blues. Let's see. Do I want a light blue? I think I like the light blue one. And maybe stripes. Gingham and stripe. So let me... Should have brought my hole puncher with me, but that's okay. It's probably in my hands just for a minute, but it's fine. So the idea is just to add all the blue stuff as much as possible. I'm probably going to do this double the amount of time I usually would do it because it is on a blue surface, and yeah, so let me just do this. Just line it up. Okay. Might have to just be it. I don't like how this is warped, but that's okay, I guess. And we'll deal with it. It will flatten out eventually, I guess, once it's in here for a while. I'm just gonna do this quick. Alright. Now the idea is to put the blue Minky, which I have to find him now, in the middle. See, well, I have flowers too, so we also have other blue things. My hands are dirty. I haven't pulled blue pumpkins, but Volkswagen bus. I don't know if I'll use them. Oh, we also have these we can use. Umbrella. Yeah, so this is what I mean. I just pulled random stickers that I can use. Here he is. Okay, so I think I'm going to put, yeah, I want to put him up top in the middle. So I need my what do you call it, tape? 3D tape. So let me dig for that quick. Found it. Okay, so I don't know how easy this is gonna be to put him. You know what I was thinking now? I could cut around like on the sticker paper to keep the white background so that way he pops up. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna cut the outline. This is a clear sticker originally. And instead of using like wasting my sticker paper that I used to print my own kits out, I'm gonna cut around him to just put him in the middle. Might be awkward pauses, so I apologize, but when I'm focusing, I'm quiet. And then we can put one of those blue Mickey heads on there too. Or maybe on the other page just to bring it in. I don't know. I'm not trying to make it cohesive, but something that just like having the same, like on the same page, on a different page, the same stuff. All right, cut him out of there. So let me just cut him around the outline. Okay, so he's gonna be there. It's just like flattened, but it's not going to for a little bit. And I don't know, this is not my open top dot tape, but I'm just gonna have to use it. Okay, it is a mess in here. Okay, so pop dot tape. Let's see, how do I need that piece, so I'm not gonna get rid of it. So we want him to be like oomph in there. So let me just, he thinks so a lot, sorry. I'm gonna put some here. Put some below him and then some in the middle possibly. Let's see if that works. So you do is you just stick it onto whatever you want to make 3D and then you peel off the backing. He might need a little oomph on the other side things. Let me just, I really want him to pop. Put him. Oh, I wonder if he's getting blue on him. No, okay. It's pretty much dry, which that's good because that way I can hurry up, like not hurry up, but that way it doesn't take me 10 hours to do this video. It's gonna be long either way. I just don't want it to be 10 years long. Okay, put that there. Don't need you anymore. So you just take the backing off, which can be very tedious, but I may end up putting you guys on mute for a little bit. So if you don't hear me talking, it's because you're on mute. And it might be getting loud in my house, so in a little while. If you see me put you on mute, if like you don't realize I'm not talking, that's probably why, and I might end up having to put like music behind it. But I'll come back and talk once it quiets down. So he is to go in the middle, right there. And yeah, he's popping up. You can tell he's popping up in the back. So that. Put some of these flowers down. They have a blue background. So let's put maybe one there. One there. And I'm gonna mute you guys now. Yeah.
Make sure you get us to Amanda tomorrow.
What?
Yes.
Alright.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Recording a video. Oh, Amanda's calling me. Oh,
you gonna do this studio online stuff again?
no.
Okay.
Okay, so I did have to stop the video for a little bit because things were going on. So that's what I got done so far on this page. I think for the rest of this video, I'm just going to put you guys on silent mode and put like a little light music in the background. And I'm just going to have fun decorating this instead of explaining everything I'm doing. So I'm just going to paint around this one. I'm going to double tape it. Then I'm going to put some washi back under this one to get more like leverage. And eventually I'll get my corner rounder and around these. And I'm probably going to add some more stickers. I also have stamps I'm probably going to use and other things. So I'm going to continue decorating, and then when I'm done, I'll come back. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this decorative journal with me video. I'm glad I did not talk through this, because I feel like if I talked through it, I would have had a more hard time completing it in time, per se, or just figure out what I was trying to do. I kind of just went with it, and I don't know if I entirely like this right now. It's very blue, I will say, which is not a bad thing, but I don't know, like, I really don't know if I like this outline, this lettering I did blue with like the paintbrush. I definitely need better paintbrushes, more flexible ones and bigger ones. It's very abstract, I guess. Very different elements, stickers, pop dot tape. We got some little textured 3D stickers and a bunch of washi tape and stuff, and just random stuff I just